Hi, Cancers. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. Let's see what's coming in love, what's next in love, anything about relationships that you have right now, anything that Spirit wants to share with me. So they are timeless. So whenever you find this message, it's meant to be heard. Let's see. The first thing that we'd like to do is invite three guests. Okay, these are three other signs that are guests to your reading. They are allowed to watch the reading as if it's their own. Okay, I have Taurus, I have Sagittarius, and I have Virgo today as your guests. They could be connected to you. They could be coming into your life. Maybe that's why they've been invited in. But they're guests, and they're allowed to jump into this video as if it's their own. And you are welcome to jump into any other signs video as long as you've been invited in as a guest. So look in the upper right hand corner for the thumbnails, look in the description, see if you are listed as a guest. And if that video resonates with you, take a look at it and see if there's a message there for you today. So Taurus, Sagittarius, Virgo, welcome. Let's see what Spirit has for us for my Cancers. Cancers, let's see what's going on. What does Spirit want you to know today? Spirit, what do you have for us? I have a celebration. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Who doesn't want that? Look at that. Like open the present, right? Spirit has a present for you. All right. Maybe Spirit really does have something that you least expected, like a surprise. Okay. I'll take that. Let's see. I have a star. Hard times are over. Look forward to the abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity coming into your life. Spirit does have a present. Maybe maybe you're saying to yourself, God, I need a present. I just went through some really hard times. I really need a present. So Spirit has a present for you. That's nice. Let's see what else. And a key, a new beginning. Directions and adventures await to those who are ready to let go of the past. Are you ready for a new beginning? Are you ready to open a door? Are you ready to, I don't know, receive, right? Am I ready to receive? Am I open? Is my heart open? Am I open to what Spirit has for me? I always ask that. We want the person who's coming into our life to be ready emotionally. We want them to be available emotionally, but we also want ourselves to be ready. So that's important. This is the Victorian Romance Tarot by Baba Studios. It's a limited edition. And it's gorgeous, but it's huge. Look at how big it is. So I'm going to just pull out a couple of cards here on the side because I've already shuffled it. And I'm just going to grab randomly a couple of cards because they're impossible to shuffle. I have a 3 of Swords. Okay, so there's that sense of hard times, right? Hard times. I've been hurt, and maybe I just want to move on. Maybe it's just time to move on is how I feel. All right, let's see. I've got the Sun. Let's look at it upright. So I have the Sun. So look at this gorgeous card. I'm sorry, I have to show off this card. Look at the foil in the deck and how intense the images are. It's just so gorgeous. I look at you. I mean, I'm ready to just like ride off into this beautiful beginning, and then look at this little Cupid baby angel that's just like bringing me this love, right? How gorgeous. And let's get one more. These are the Victorian. They have a Victorian feel. And then I have a moon. So I've been working through maybe some of my shadow work. Maybe I have been really pushing myself. Maybe I've really had to overcome whatever this pain was. And I'm really just trying as best I can on any given day to focus on what's next, what's coming, what love is coming into my life. And I'm not looking back. They said, please bottom of the deck, which was the Page of Wands. So I do have somebody coming into my life with this new passion, and new feelings. So I'm going to put that in the category of almost a sense of I have my eye on you feeling right now. I have my eye on you. I've got attracted to you. Okay, something like that energy. So I have this newness, I'm going to say newness happening. Maybe it's somebody that already we've started to talk to, or I don't know, an eye on you. Spirit, do we know this person? Can you share with me? Do we know this person, or this person's coming? Look at you, arms wide open to receive. You're ready to receive. It's flowing into you. This love is going to flow into you. Let's go with this card that flipped. I have a new house. I have a new house. So whoever this is, we probably are going to live together. I'm probably going to move to be with this person. Maybe you have a house, they have a house, and we decide that we're going to sell those and buy something new. So there could be a house sale in your future, something like that in connection to this. And then I have a lover's card. I'm falling in love with this person. How gorgeous. This is a new romance. This is a new romance. Somebody that has they have their eye on you, or as soon as you are in their energy, they can't take their eyes off of you. Let's say it that way too. Maybe they just can't take their eyes off of you, my Cancer. Let's see what they're saying. Spirit, please share with me. So I might have a big change. You might have a big move. Or some of you, it's interesting because sometimes when you make a life-changing decision, like I moved jobs, I changed jobs, or I physically moved, right after some of those big, oh, my hands just tingled. Right after one of those big life-changing moves turns into when this person arrives. Okay, so there could be, it could be like in a timing thing. Like I just changed jobs. No sooner did I change that job, make a big move, that I met my person. So that is coming into me as well. I have a celebration coming, 3 of Cups. I have a Justice card, beautiful. I have a Queen of Wands, and I have an Ace of Wands. Yeah, definitely the sense of struck by you. Okay, definitely the sense of I'm attracted to you. I was immediately attracted to you. I immediately desired you. So there's probably some great chemistry in this connection. There's probably love at first sight feelings, like, you know, I definitely got turned on by this person. You got turned on by this person immediately. So there's probably a physical connection like maybe you've never felt before, which would be wonderful. This is going to turn into a long-term connection. Now, you may buy a house together, you may get married, you have a celebration. They said in the beginning that we have a surprise for you. Spirit has a surprise for you. And what if Spirit's surprise is that your life is ready to change? You know, what if Spirit surprises, you know, I really have the person that you've been waiting for. If that's what you're looking for, somebody that's committed, somebody that is looking for a long-term connection. So maybe that is what Spirit wanted you to know right out of the gate. Spirit, what else is going on in this connection? What do you want to share with me for my Cancers? I have honesty. I can't always accept the truth from others, but I can expect it in myself. Being honest with yourself, being truthful to what your feelings are for someone, being honest in a relationship, you know, being 100%, like, you know, no matter what, at the end of the day, I want the person who I share my life with to know that I'm all in, you know, being honest to myself and being honest to them. I have a Death card. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. Maybe I had to walk away from something. They had to walk away from something. They had to put an end to something. You know, maybe they came out of a marriage and this is a second time, you know, another relationship after a significant relationship. Maybe it's I had to say goodbye to a karmic relationship once and for all, and believe in myself that spirit had this kind of true love waiting for me. And then I have service. I feel good when I can help others. Now, I will tell you that the service came into me more as this person may actually be connected to serving others, whether it is there's some kind of profession that it could be a medical profession, like doctor, nurse, some kind of medical profession. It could be, even they could be in the military service, or like I'm a cop, I work in like with the public, something like that. So that is how that came into me. So that could be a clue about this person for some of you. Okay, let's see what else they say. Now, one of the things that's jumping out at me that's pretty significant was the sense of you have either moved on physically or you have moved on emotionally, with that starting out with that Three of Swords. And maybe that, we've got the Three of Swords, we've got the death, we've got the sense of movement, moving, changing. So maybe it is your turn and it is your time. Everything happens in cycles, everything happens in divine timing. So if you are not ready, then you're not ready. But it looks like you're ready to receive this kind of love. But you had to go through, of course, what you went through to be where you are today. So maybe they're just trying to say, you've gotten through the worst, something like that. Meaningful coincidences. It's no coincidence that I met this person. Look for I'm going to say an odd way of meeting somebody. Look for, I wasn't expecting to meet you here. Look for a story they just said, so that it's like a story that you would tell in the future, like, what were the chances of us meeting? It wasn't a coincidence. We were brought together. It's just a great stories. People love to hear your story about how you met, something like that. So there's no coincidences. And I feel like that's something you're going to be saying over and over again. Important conversation, just this feeling of, the word they just gave me was relief. That this is somebody I can talk to. This is somebody that I can share my deepest feelings with, spill my soul to. And they never judge me. They never question it. They don't ever, look at me sideways. And it is a sense of a relief for the first time, that they actually listen. So there's something that's important about that to you. Like maybe you have a big background, a big hurt story, and whoever you're with has to understand where you're coming from. Whoever you're with next has to know what you went through and what your journey was. Otherwise, you feel like they're not going to know you. They're not going to understand you. So maybe this is the first person who really listened and who really understands, something like that. Signs from nature. Look for signs from nature. Look for coincidences. Okay. Spirit will send you signs. I have a separation. Separation. I don't know. There's some hurt. There was some hurt in the background. I don't know whether it's you or them. And they could feel like they're in a separation. It could even be soulmates in separation. It could be that you were finding each other and you didn't even realize that there was somebody else out there for you. We talk about that a lot. So it could be this person searching for you. That's okay. That's nice. Spiritual protection. Protection. Of course, you're always guided. You're always guided. And an unexpected message, important conversation, meaningful coincidences. This person comes into your life in a very random way. All right. I'm going to use that word because I feel like that is very significant for some reason. This person, it's almost this sense of, you start a relationship with somebody who was like a prank call, or not a prank call, but they misdialed or they sent you a text. They sent a text to the wrong person, and you're like, hey, who are you? I almost feel like it's this such a random, bizarre way of connecting to this person that it's such a great story. So if somebody reaches out to you that is a wrong number, or I don't know, just some kind of fluke coincidence that you're bumping into this person or you're talking to this person, just kind of in the back of your mind say, huh, this is weird. I just feel like it's such a random meeting. It's such a random meeting, random place, random time. But then when you look back at it in years from now, you are both going to tell the story of that, but there's no coincidences, like there's no way that fate, destiny, spirit didn't bring us together at that moment in time, because there's no way we would have met otherwise, So just be prepared for some unexpected message that brings you together. I love that. I just want you to, I really want to make a point of that. I really do. I feel like I can't, I'm so like, I don't know. There's definitely something about this coincidence that is holding me captive right now. It's holding me captive. It's Spirit is just so convinced that you have to be aware of it. It's almost like you will know even when it's happening, that you're like, you'll say to yourself, like, that's weird, or I wasn't expecting to bump into you here, or it could be something from your past, like somebody from your past. And then it's a sense of, I wasn't expecting to ever see you again or ever hear from you again, even. So there could be something along those lines also. But, Spirit works in mysterious ways, right? And everybody has a story of how our energy is brought together. And I feel like you guys are going to have a great story. I think, Cancer, you're going to have some kind of great random story about how we met. I have a Tower. It could be after some kind of change. Like I said, I mean, a Tower changes, towers might change, and I'm on the other side. So we had all that energy about, you may have moved, you may have changed jobs, you may have lost your job and it forced you to move to a new job. And now you meet your person, so there's that going on. So there's change around you. There's circumstances around you. There's coincidences around you. Queen of Wands. All we know is that they're attracted to you instantly. That we know. We know they're attracted to you. Four Cups. Almost a sense of, I've been patiently waiting for you. That it was almost a sense of like, I'm bored with everybody else. No one else can hold my attention. No one else I'm really quite interested in. I don't want to waste my time. And then you come into their life and you just blow them away. You blow them away, you hold their attention. They automatically just kind of start moving in the direction of wanting you more and more and more. So that is beautiful. They get it in their mind. This particular night gets it in their mind that they're on a mission. They're on a mission. They're on a mission to spend time with you, talk to you, see you, think about you. Like you can see, he's just like driving in a car, listening to music. Guess who he's thinking about? He or she. Okay. It's like, you're on my mind. You are on my mind, and you're in my soul. Spirit just said, oh. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you are 100% like taking over their mind. Okay, like you could be top of their mind, with that ace. Like they think of you first, right? So this is really exciting. This is really exciting because it's such a chance meeting. It's such a random moment in time that I'm really looking forward to hearing the story someday. And I can't wait to see what happens to you. Let's get some love messages. Let's just see what your person is feeling, what they're going to feel, where this is headed, anything else Spirit has for me. Spirit, please share with me for my Cancers. What is going on? I'm hoping and I'm praying. Some of you may be manifesting this now. Just keep manifesting if that's where you're at. My whole being, body, mind, and soul is attracted to you. And Spirit just said that. Like, I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about your soul. I mean, wow. I love that. I love that. My whole being, body, and soul is attracted to you. That's gorgeous. I became obsessed with you, and I'm a little bit scared to admit it, right? I'm a little bit scared to admit that all of a sudden I went from having nothing in my life or old hurt to I can't get you out of my mind, So that's okay. That's normal. I really do love you, and I want you in my life always. Aw. Yeah, this is going to be a gorgeous love. It's going to be a great story. That part I like. I love the sense of we will have this story to tell for the rest of our lives. Like that's either other people roll their eyes at and say that's unbelievable, or yeah, what are the chances? So it's just going to be a great love story. I need you to make the first move. Okay, so maybe when you meet this person, you're the one who grabs their number or says, put your number in my text, put your number in my phone. Maybe you're the one who immediately says, this is a great connection. Again, you have that aha moment where you say, what are the chances of me bumping into this person? Something like that. I want to take a chance and risk it all. Okay. But I'm a little afraid. It's going to be a great connection. We're going to take a risk. I'm making the effort. They're making the effort. They want to put the time into this. I'll take that as well. I can't wait to touch you, smell you, and just breathe you in. Who doesn't want that? Just the sense of, I can't wait to make love to you. I can't wait for you to be in my arms. I can't wait to kiss you. Just hold me, right? I feel like I've been missing you my whole life. And that's what it feels like. It does. It feels like, how did I live my life without you? When you meet the right person, you just can't even remember what your life was like without them, and that is so special. That is when you're with the right person. How gorgeous. We are going to put this out into the universe, and we're just going to ask Spirit for this random act of love, to unfold, to present itself, however you want to say it, to present itself, right? To appear. And we just know that Spirit is working miracles. We just know Spirit has our back and wants us to be happy and wants us to have this love and wants us to have this incredible love story. So we are going to put this out to the universe now, my Cancers. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and that subscribe button. If you want to see the uploads, hit the little bell. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, I will put all my website links in the description below. And my website is KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.